Wonderful day as usual. Today I am going to do something I haven't done before. I have actually done a video on my favorite lip products before, but I usually only swatch them on my hand. But in today's video I decided, you know what the heck, I'm going to go ahead and just try them all on. Probably going to have really chapped and crazy lips at the end of the day because they're all matte shades, but I have a box of my trusty makeup removers, and I also have my baby lips to keep things nice and smooth in between uses. So basically I just picked up a bunch of new e.l.f. Shades. They're in the Velvet Matte Lipstick collection. I went ahead and picked up 5 shades, so I'll be trying all of those on today. And also a few months ago I actually picked up another collection. I think it's called like the Fall Joy collection or something, but I actually picked that up and I swatched it on my hand, and I never actually tried the colors on. So those are the colors in the collection that I'm talking about. I'm going to go ahead and unbox these Velvet Matte lipsticks, and I will go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so I went ahead and unboxed all of the Velvet Matte lipsticks. I chose 5 different colors. I think they have like 24 colors altogether. I didn't think that my lips could really handle that, so I just chose 5. And then I knew I had that other kit, so I thought, I'll just make it an e.l.f. lip video. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start out. First up in the collection, well first I want to show you this is what it looks like outside of the box. It's kind of nice. You get to see the actual color on the end. They all tell, show you the color on the end. And then the name of this one is Blushing Brown. So it's obviously in the brown family. That's a really nice warm tone. I actually like that a lot. So what I'm going to do is, without further ado, go ahead and apply this. Okay guys, so I went ahead and applied Blushing Brown. It actually came out to be a darker tone than I had first imagined. I did not swatch it on my hand, but this was the preview that I got. I have to say it's a little darker than what I'm used to wearing, but it's definitely got a warm tone, something that, if you're a browns type person or a warm tone type person, that would definitely work out for you. I have to say these lipsticks I have not tried before, and it glided on really well. Considering that it's a matte, I always expect those to be a little bit drier, obviously, but I have to say it feels like nice and moist on my lips actually for being a matte. So yeah, so this is Blushing Brown, and this is the first lipstick that I'm trying. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off and we'll get going with our second shade. Okay guys, so now that I have Blushing Brown off of my lips, I am back to bare. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a really fun color. It's called Fuchsia Fantasy, and it's honestly just pretty. Like, there's your first like preview of the color. But yeah, I mean, it's just this beautiful, gorgeous, rich pink, and it's almost got like a little bit of like metallic in it. It is just so pretty. Actually, I can't wait to put it on. So let's do it. Okay guys, I just applied Fuchsia Fantasy, and I have to say this is like straight out of a fantasy. This is just beautiful. I love this color. It's very similar to, it kind of reminds me of like a Barbie pink or something, but in the fuchsia family, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really like this a lot. I might have to just start straying away from my normal nude tones because honestly, lately I've been discovering such beautiful shades, and I have to tell you, this is one of them. I mean, this is just so bright and pretty and just kind of cheerful and perfect for like a baby shower or a brunch or just day-to-day wear. I mean, it's just so pretty. I really like the pink tone, and I think I like that one a lot more than the first one we just tried. Again, the glide is amazing. I actually don't want to take this one off. I'm kind of bummed, but the show must go on. So this one is called Fuchsia Fantasy, and this is how it looks. I really like it a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe that off, and we're going to be going on to the next color. Okay guys, so I went ahead and took off the Fuchsia Fantasy as much as I did not want to. I must continue, but yes, that was absolutely gorgeous. I'm definitely putting that one at the top of my collection. But up next we have kind of almost like an orangey coral tone, if you will. I'm not really sure. I'll have to see how it turns out on the lips, but it's called Flirty Flamingo. So there is Flirty Flamingo, the color, and it's definitely looks like it's in the, well, actually it looks kind of similar to the Fuchsia Fantasy, to be honest. Let's just give it a whirl. Okay guys, so I went ahead and applied Flirty Flamingo, and I gotta say it's pretty similar to the Fuchsia Fantasy. It's a little bit more in the pinky red it's a little bit more in the pinky red family, and Fuchsia is more of like a bright pink family. But I'm gonna go ahead and actually hold them up side by side. You can see the difference. Like this is more of a red, this is more of a pinky, purpley almost. But yeah, they are kind of similar. This one kind of reminds me of like holidays, like Christmas time or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I definitely like the color. It's pretty, but I don't know if it's for me. It just kind of, it's kind of played down for me. I just don't know if it's something I would wear every day. But yeah, so this is Flirty Flamingo. I was thinking for some reason it was going to be orange or coral, but now that I think about it, flamingos are pink, so I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, so this is Flirty Flamingo, and on to the next. Here we go. Okay guys, so I went ahead and took off Flirty Flamingo, and my lips are starting to feel a little beating. So I went ahead and put on my baby lips just to give them a little bit more life, because we still have 6 more shades to go altogether. Only 2 more to go in the Velvet Matte collection. Up next is, again, kind of in the pink red family. It's called Bold Berry. So I do think that one's probably going to be good for the holiday time as well. But hey, a lot of people can, a lot of people can rock off a berry lip any day. It's just, I don't know, I just feel like it's a little loud sometimes, in my opinion. I have to admit though, a lot of these are looking pretty similar on camera, but once I put them on my lips, you can kind of see the difference. But this is kind of looking in the same family as the other 2 over there that we just tried. But hey, once you apply it on your lips, it might look totally different. So we will not know until we try it out. So let's do that. Okay guys, I went ahead and put on Bold Berry. I feel like this one's really like a rich wine tone. It's actually quite beautiful. I really like it. It's the only word that comes to mind is rich, because it's just so extravagant and pretty. I know it's pretty similar to the other 2 that we just tried, but I just feel like, a berry color just kind of stands on its own, you know what I mean? Just to kind of give you a visual, these are the last 3 colors that we tried. So you can kind of see that they're all in the same family, but they just kind of look like second cousins or like third cousins, you know what I mean? They're not like direct twins or anything. But yeah, so this is Bold Berry, and I really think it's a beautiful wine tone. So yeah, that would be nice for the holidays as well, or really like a hot date night or something like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe this off, and I'm going to do the last color in the Velvet Matte collection. Okay guys, so I went ahead and took off the Bold Berry, and I'm going to be putting on the last color that I bought of the Velvet Matte collection from e.l.f. This one is definitely wild. It's kind of actually inspired by a Snapchat filter that I recently came across, and it was kind of like this dark gothy filter where it even gave you like a septum piercing and like dark eyeshadow and dark lips, and I was like completely thrown off by how much I liked it. And a friend of mine, actually 2 people that I know, suggested that I do a goth makeup video. And so I thought it was funny because I had just ordered this lipstick, which I would never in my life order anything like this. But I had just ordered it 2 days before that filter came out. So actually, I'm gonna show you the filter right now, so you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, anyway, so my point is, it is something very dark and vampy, literally. It's called Vampy Violet, and if you can see, it's probably not showing up through the case, but it's just a beautiful dark purple color. It's extremely vampy. I mean, I think that's like the perfect name, Vampy Violet. It looks black on camera, but honestly, it's purple in real life. So without further ado, let's go ahead and put on some Vampy Violet. Wowie zowie. Okay, guys, as I told you before, it's actually a purple tone where it kind of looked a little black on camera before I opened it. But yeah, this is like a plummy purple tone. I think it'd be the perfect lipstick to use for my goth look that I'm considering doing in the next couple weeks or so. But yeah, this is like beyond words out of my comfort zone. Like, I would never dream of buying anything like this. I just saw it on sale at Ulta, and I thought, let's just do some lip try-ons, why not? But yeah, so this is Vampy Violet from e.l.f.'s Velvet Matte collection. I definitely don't think I'll ever wear it again, probably maybe on Halloween or for that video I was just talking about. But yeah, that's pretty much where it begins and ends. It's a pretty color, don't get me wrong. It's just not necessarily a color that's for me. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off, and we're going to go ahead and do the second e.l.f. collection. But just a recap, we just did Vampy Violet, and the colors we did before were Blushing Brown, Flirty Flamingo, Fuchsia, Fantasy, and Bold Berry. So I will go ahead and also do a quick swatch of those and take a photo of it, and I'll put it right here. And yeah, so let me wipe this off, and I will go ahead and proceed with the next 4 shades. Okay guys, now it took me a few minutes, but I got the Vampy Violet off finally. But yeah, so I went ahead and decided to look up the other matte collection that I keep talking about as the collection, called the Joyful Cheer collection, just so you know. So that's what we are now going to be trying on, is the Joyful Cheer collection from e.l.f. The 4 colors we have here are Praline, Rich Red, Wine, and Berry Sorbet. So they're all definitely in the same family, but yeah, so these are actually, I got them around fall times, or yeah, probably like around October or November, so I think that that's probably what they're meant for. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and dive in with the Praline, which is this one. Okay, so these are a little bit different than the lipsticks. They're obviously longer and thinner, so they have kind of like a retractable, kind of a fat lip pencil, if that makes sense. But yeah, that is what Praline looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and try it on. Okay guys, so I went ahead and applied Praline. I think it's actually a really, really pretty tone. It's kind of almost like a mauve, if you will. So yeah, I think this is something I could actually wear every day. So I'm kind of excited about this one. I have to say, these aren't, well, this one at least wasn't as opaque as the Velvet Matte collection. I felt like I had to actually go over and over again a few times. But I gotta say, this is a pretty color. I would definitely wear this on a daily basis. So up next, we are going to try Berry Sorbet. So I'll be right back. Let me get this praline off my lips, and let's get some Berry Sorbet on. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and apply Berry Sorbet. This is a beautiful color. It's probably going to remind me a lot of the Flirty Flamingo, but let's just try. That's what it looks like. Oh, this one's very opaque compared to the other one. Goodness gracious, are you kidding me? Oh, this is beyond words. Okay guys, so this is the Berry Sorbet. I have to say, it is a very bright and like vibrant color, but oh my goodness, I can't even blot my lips. Like, they are so dry already. I just applied it. But yeah, so this is Beyond Words matte. They're not kidding around. I think I could probably use some clear gloss over this or something, because it feels very, very dry. But yeah, so this was Berry Sorbet. Okay, so the next 2 colors are the last 2 colors, and they're basically, they sound pretty similar to me. The first one's called Wine, and the second one is called Rich Red. I think a lot of the colors that we did today were in the Wine family. So I guess I'll just go ahead and throw this one on just for good measure. I mean, might as well use the actual wine itself, lip color that is. But yeah, so let me just go ahead and apply some wine. Okay guys, so I just went ahead and applied the wine color, and as suspected, it just looks like a wine color. Like I said before, a lot of the colors we tried today were in the wine family, but I think they all have their own little twist, like a fuchsia, kind of a pinky, a reddy, and you know, now we have an official wine. Okay guys, so I went ahead and took off the last color that I applied, and now for the final color, Joyful Cheer collection, is Rich Red, and I have a feeling this is just going to be a very rich red. Imagine that. But yeah, this is probably going to be like a prom night, anniversary dinner type lipstick, but we won't know until we try it on, so let's do that. Ooh, hi Poppy. This is just as suspected. This is some serious, dangerous, red-ass lipstick. This is the don't mess around with me, I mean business type lipstick, if you ask me. Definitely Rich Red is the perfect color for this, you know, shade that we got going on. This is fierce, and I feel kind of like, I should have a business suit on and like a team of like an entourage following me or something. I don't know, I'm probably getting a little dramatic. But yeah, this is definitely something that you would wear a night, you know, for a night in the town. Or one time I was Marilyn Monroe for Halloween. I'd probably definitely would have grabbed this tone if I had it back then. But yeah, so this is the last color in the Joyful Cheer collection from e.l.f. Just to recap, the 4 colors that I put on in that collection were Praline, Berry Sorbet, Wine, and Rich Red. Those are all pretty gorgeous and all in the pinky red family. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe off this lipstick for the last time today and lather my lips up with chapstick and give them some care, some little TLC. But let me go ahead and just swatch these on my arm and do a quick snapshot for you. And I guess that's the end of the video. I just wanted to give the shades a shot with e.l.f. I don't usually wear a lot of their products, so I just thought I would give it a try. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Have a great day.